Alright, welcome back everybody. Today we're going to be building this next milk cow fence. We have been building milk cow fence for a little while now. As you can see, we got that fence done right there, and then there's this fence, and it comes to a corner right here. Comes to a corner. And this gate right here is going to go over and butt up against this post right here. And this is going to be a gate. The reason why we have to use this gate and not just some other gate is because we don't want the chickens getting into the garden. Or into the backyard, because then they wreck everything. They dig it up and destroy stuff. Anyway, so we are working on this post, corner post. We're not done yet. We still have to pack that little bit of dirt around. So this is the corner post. The posts are going to run from here, and they're going to go over to that other post right over there. And then there's also going to be two posts right here, and there's going to be another little gate right here. It's going to go in between this rebar and this metal. And it's going to go right there, so we can open this and come inside here and carry our milk stuff through, and then go into this door into there, get all their grain ready, and then just open up this door and the milk cows will just go right in. And it'll be a little bit easier during the winter time because we will have a shelter for the milk cows, so they won't have to worry about snow and getting cold and stuff, because they have a nice little shelter. Anyway, so Caden's packing the rest of it. We were just packing it, but then I decided we should probably video this, because we haven't videoed too much of it, too much of the milk cow fence getting started. So, we're going to video this. We still haven't dug we need 4 posts right here, so we still haven't dug those holes yet. So we're going to dig them with this postal auger. If you're wondering what type it is, I think it's just that. I'll see if I can get it up here, and then you guys can see the top of it. It's like, I think it's that. But it's like, I don't know how much this auger was, but we just got it at our local hardware store. Probably you guys have Tractor Supply or something, but we do not have Tractor Supply. But you can probably just, I think it is just a Tractor Supply post auger. So anyway, so you can see we have our grape shells right here. Sure, haven't got grapes in here yet. We probably should. We need to, but we haven't yet. But anyway, so yeah. Anyway, but we were doing this fence, and also, if you're wondering why we don't peel the log all the way up, we can peel it all the way up, but we don't, because it saves us a little bit of time. I mean, not a lot of time. It saves us some time, and also we don't see it necessary. If these posts last 3 years, that's good. I mean, we can replace posts in 3 years. These don't have to last forever, because we can yank them out, put new ones in. We got like unlimited supply of posts down there, so we don't have to worry about post. Also, when this post is in the ground, in maybe a year or two, this bark right here is going to turn. It's going to like rot, so it's gonna turn soft. So this one has been in the ground for about a year. You can see it comes off pretty darn easy, as you can see. One more year and that would come off, like just fall off. Like this one probably didn't have that much bark on it, but it just came off. But I mean, there's a post down there all the way at the end. That one has been in the ground for about a year, and it has had bark on it. So anyway, you can just peel the bark easier in a couple years, because we're cutting these trees green. So the bark, as you can see, let me grab a piece of bark. you're not going to be able to even get very much of that off that easily. So it's easier for us to come back in like a year or two, depends on how fast it dries and stuff, and just take our hands and just take the bark off. I mean, some of those trees you see out there in the forest that fall down, you go up to them and you just take the bark right off, and then and the bark just comes off really easy. And they're not that rotten underneath. So anyway, we don't really see it like we have to do that. We know it could rot the post faster, but we can change a post in 3 to 4 years. It's not going to matter. But as long as they last 3 to 4 years, that's fine. They don't have to last 20 or whatever. Even so, it'd be nice if they lasted 20. But this is ponderosa pine, so we don't know how long it's going to last. It's not cedar or locust or walnut, I think is another tree, but not trees that are rot resistant. We did look them up, and they did say they can last if you put diesel and oil emulsion on them. They could last like what's it called, 10 to 20 years, but we don't know. We are going to try another technique, because some of these green trees, as you can see, are not really soaking up the emulsion too much. They soak it up, but they don't soak it up that much. And also, another thing, after we get this bark come off in a year, we're going to come back with it, and we're going to spray some diesel and oil emulsion on it. So the whole post is going to be coated in it. So even so you don't see black coming all the way up, we're going to squirt that on there, and then it'll be black, and then you just squirt it on. But I'll show you a post over here. That one's a green one, but there's a dry one right there. You can see how dark and black it is underneath there and stuff. It comes like up pretty high. And then you can go and look, and there's a green one right there, I believe. Right over there. And it's not that dark. But it is dark. But it isn't as dark as the dry one. Because of course, since it's dry, it sucks up more moisture. Since these ones are green, they don't suck up that moisture. Suck up that much moisture. So we're going to burn them. So you can take like a propane torch, or you can just use a fire and roll them over the fire. But we're going to char them, like they're going to turn black. Just like this stuff. This is tar, but it's going to turn black, and that's a sealant too. We're going to try that on some of these really tall posts. We have to cut down some 16-foot posts for some pole barn. A pole barn we're building for the milk cows. So we're going to try burning them, because they will not really fit in the barrel of our diesel oil. It's all the way over there by our hay. Not easily. They would probably fall out, because it's so heavy on top. They would probably break the barrel, like lean it over. So we kind of have to, we're going to have to burn them, because it's so tall. And we are going to skin those ones probably all the way up, because we'll see. We'll see what we're going to do, but we might skin those all the way up. But anyway, yeah, so, yeah, this is what we're doing today, and then we should be able to get done with this today. There's only 6 posts to pack, so we should be able to get done with the 6 post, hopefully, if nothing comes up, or we don't have something happen or something. But we should be able to get done with these 6 posts today, and then we'll be able to put on the cattle panels this evening, probably. They're pretty easy to put up. Takes like 5 minutes to get all this up, maybe 10 minutes. But anyway, so those are pretty easy, and we should be able to hang the gate maybe tomorrow too. Today, maybe. We'll see. But anyway, this should be done either today, or it would be done probably tomorrow. It would take about a day and a half to get done with this, maybe. But that's at most, hopefully. But anyway, so we're going to get started packing. We're going to go dig this other hole. I don't really video digging the holes, because I don't really see the point. I mean, it's really, all you're doing is just sticking a drill, auger in the ground and drilling. So I don't think it's that interesting, like digging a hole by hand, but I mean, if you guys want to watch that, you guys can just comment down below if you want to, but I don't think it's that interesting, so we're not going to put it in. It's pretty much already self-explanatory. Basically, you just hang on to it. 2 people. That's supposed to be a one-man auger. It is, but we use 2 people because it is, we're little, kind of, so we kind of get, it's a little easier if you have 2 people. Doesn't put so much wear and tear on your body and stuff, so we use 2 people on that, and it seems to do pretty good. But this ground is really hard. But we got that corner post in, so now we can lay our string line to get all of our other posts up, drill them. We're gonna drill all the post holes, and then we go to packing, and we'll do packing and stuff. But anyway, this is going to be a nice little milk cow fence, better than last year. We just had them in that little area over there. No pine trees around here, so they can't abort their calves. No ponderosa pine anyway. Well, there is some over there, but I mean, they would have to blow pretty far to get over here. So yeah, we should be. They're pretty much safe in here from abortion. So, and they have a nice shelter so they don't get cold, because milk cows are way more sensitive than beef cows. If you think a milk cow is not as sensitive, we have 3, 4 of them actually. Almost going to be having 5 of them pretty soon. I think we're going to be milking 6 at a time or something. We want 6 in milk all the time, so yeah, we're going to have a lot of milk cows. But anyway, those things are sensitive. I mean, if they get, I don't know what you do, like if you whack them or something, they won't give you as much milk the next day. Like if you get 2 gallons, they'll probably give you 1.5 gallons maybe. So they are just sensitive. Like if you do anything to hurt them or do anything, they can, some of them are not, but some of them are very temperamental and stuff. So yeah, so milk cows have to be in pretty good environments, because if the weather changes too much, your milk drops. So if it's really hot, they don't produce that much milk. The spring and the fall, I think they produce the most milk. But if you had a barn and it's nice and you have some nice bedding down, then they might produce the same all through that. But summertime is they do not do that good during the summertime, because yeah. So anyway, we will, and also they can eat some apples. So maybe their milk will get sweeter because they're eating apples. There's a bunch of them on the ground. We actually didn't get that much apples this year because there was a late frost and it killed a lot of bugs. Usually that apple tree is full, full of them. So, but anyway, not this year. But anyway, we're gonna get digging these holes. We will see you, I think, when we get these holes dug. I might forget, and then we'll get all the holes dug, and then we might not be able to show you anything. But we'll see. You probably see us when the holes are done, or when most of the holes are done. Anyway, we'll see you in a little bit.